continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking to you.
Good evening, everybody. We are live here at Docking Stadium at the campus of Adrian College for another night of Adrian College Bulldogs soccer. As tonight, it will be the Albion College Britons taking on your Adrian College Bulldogs. I am Forrest Vernier on play-by-play. Dakota Schneider is your director. Olivia Cronin upstairs, we're on the top camera. Gino Capacchione doing B-roll for us this evening. Thank you very much for watching and listening here on ACTV. It is senior night. As earlier, we had a ceremony honoring our seniors who will be graduating by the end of this academic year. And we also acknowledge the seniors from Albion College as well. And so to every senior on the Britons and the Bulldogs, congratulations. And we are just about to get things started. And starting for the Britons, we've got Ella Jeske, Kelsey Green, Erica Fisher, Mia Crawford, Grace Halstead, Maggie Warden, Mia Zarnowski, Claire Gorno, who leads the Britons in goals scored with 4, Haley Campbell, Brooke McNabb, Bella Fabrizio, Michaela Holbein, who is the goalkeeper. And for the Bulldogs, we got Gabrielle Fallon Revels. She will be the goalkeeper tonight for Adrian. As Elise Fries and Victoria Pilon just started things, as they made the honorable first plays. The first kicks. And Pilon now being greeted by head coach Nathan Kronwetter. And so Sydney Anderson, the team captain, will start with the first throw-in, and here we go. Anderson and Tegan Bergeron are both the team captains. Also starting out for Adrian College, we got Kelsey Zoli, Emma Delzacchio, Leah Holman, Mackenzie Alberts, Anna Marie Fosman, who has had a really phenomenal year. She leads the Bulldogs with 10 goals. And also Victoria Pilon, Josie Huber, and Elise Fries. Just the start of things here at Docking Stadium. Josie Huber just made the kick. It bounces in front of Anderson. It goes out of bounds. Anderson now will be making her second throw-in, and it bounces over Zoli right in front of Alberts. Zoli showing her really good footwork, now passing it to Anderson. Right to Zoli again, trying to find the opening. Having to go around Warden. Bounces in front of Alberts, who makes the header. Fosman tried to get to it but missed. Now Josie Huber trying to find a teammate to pass it to, and she gives it to Emma Del Zacchio. Now the Britons. Britons now have the ball. That one was kicked. That one was kicked by Halstead. That one bounces in front of Del Zacchio. Del Zacchio is one of our seniors. She is from South Lyon, Michigan. Albion has the ball again. This one, Brooke McNabb, the sophomore from Madison Heights, Michigan. That one was kicked by Bella Fabrizio, the freshman from Canton, Michigan. Graduated from Plymouth High School. So here's Melanie Perney passing it to Bergeron, who makes the kick. And there's the header from Del Zacchio. Now the Britons trying to take it back. Gets by Alberts. And another kick from Del Zacchio goes out of bounds. And so leading the Britons in goals scored is Claire Gorno. She also leads the Britons with 18 shots on goal. Cece Irwin has 3 goals scored. Kelsey Green has a couple of them. And Bella Fabrizio has 1. Ella Jeske has 2. Belle Beeman has 1. Mia Crawford has 1. And Avery Kasanik has 1. And so here is the goalkeeper for the Britons, Michaela Holbein. And now here's Kelsey Zoli passing it to Alberts. And there's that one was kicked by Del Zacchio. That one's going to roll up the hill in front of almost in front of the pavilion. And Holbein makes the kick. Now the Bulldogs trying to take it back and get their momentum going. And the flag goes up. And it'll be throw in from the Britons. Melanie Perney trying to take it back. So here's Leah Holman, another one of our seniors. So here's Kelsey Zoli passing it to Mackenzie Alberts. Now to Del Zacchio to Fosman. This is just the start of things here at Docking Stadium. We're about 5 minutes into this first half. The Bulldogs have, so here's the kick from Fosman, and it's caught. It's caught by Holbein. Now she'll make the kick. Josie Huber with a nice pop-up kick up in the air. Melanie Perney coming to take it from Jeske. But no, the Britons still have it. That one goes over Bergeron. Revels will pick it up. Revels is about to make the kick, and she does. Who's going to get it? And it lands behind Huber. So here's Brooke McNabb passing it back to Holbein. That one goes by Elise Fries. She now passes it back to Bergeron. Now Fries has it again. And she kicks that one around Claire Gorno. So here's the captain, Sydney Anderson. Now Josie Huber. And here's Zoli. So here's Fosman trying to find the opening. And she kicks. And Leah Holman scores. It's 1-0 Bulldogs. Leah Holman, one of our seniors, found the opening and took advantage. It's Fosman. It looked like it was going to be Fosman for the moment, but Holman was available and she did it. That is Leah Holman's 4th goal this season. What a start for Adrian College. As they once again are the first team to score. With 38 left. That one goes by Del Zacchio. The flag goes up. Yeah, what a season it has been for the Bulldogs. They are 10-3-1. They are undefeated here at Docking Stadium this year. And they're hoping to keep that streak alive tonight. So here's Kelsey Zoli, another one of our seniors, making the pass to Elise Fries. So here's Sydney Anderson. So that was Anna Marie Fosman who made the assist. That is Fosman's 4th assist this season, helping Leah Holman score her 4th goal. And so Claire Gorno had it for the moment with the Bulldogs. Taking it back, Elise Fries makes the kick at Zoli. Looked like she accidentally made it go out of bounds. And this will be thrown in from the Britons. That was number 14, Mia Zarnowski, the freshman from West Bloomfield, Michigan, making the throw in. And now Zoli again. And Fosman's going to have to hurry before it gets to the corner. She keeps it in play, but it's going to be a challenge. So here's Ella Jeske for the Britons, making the pass to Mia Crawford. Now Mackenzie Alberts. Fosman with the kick. It's going toward the other side. Emma Del Zacchio gets to it before the Britons get it back, before it rolls out of bounds. And the new ball will be thrown in by Melanie Perney, the sophomore from Eaton Rapids, Michigan. And so here's Jeske. And now Anderson tried intercepting the ball. And Elise Fries trying to get it. It's going to roll out of bounds. Fries will leave it for Anderson to make the throw in. It bounced in front of Fosman, and it's taken from her by Jeske. Now here's Sarnowski, but not before Zoli gets to it again, and Alzacchio trying to get to it as well before it's kicked by Holbein. Now Josie Huber passing it back to Fries, who makes the kick. And it's kicked by Sarnowski. Now Josie Huber went for the knee and missed. Now Fosman with a pretty good kick. And there's the header from Paige Alice, the freshman from Burton, Michigan. So we are a little over 10 minutes into this first half. 34-44 left to be exact. And so here's Josie Huber. She will be making the free kick. And that was good defense shown from the Britons. That one's going to go out of play. And so here's Sarnowski making the throw back in, and Fries trying to take it from Gorno. But now the Britons are making their way toward the goal. But it's going to roll outside of it, and Fries will let it roll out of bounds. The ball boy will throw a new ball in for Revels. And she will be making the goal kick for the Bulldogs. Revels with a good kick. And a nice header there from Anderson. Zoli maneuvers, finds the openings. And now Zoli had it. Now it's Haley Campbell who has the ball, passing it to Jeske. Melanie Perney trying to go around Fisher. There's the throw in from Perney. Tegan Bergeron, the nice line drive kick, and here comes Fosman again. Fosman kicks. Josie Huber making the play. Great effort though from Fosman, trying to find the opening, but the Britons close the gap, and that one's kicked. That one was close. That was a great effort there from Zoli and Del Zacchio. And now this will be Leah Holman, who scored the first goal moments ago. She will be making the first corner kick for the Bulldogs. And there it is. Who's going to get it? It's going to be close. But the Britons again showing their defense. But Perney makes it go out of play, stumbles but gets back up. Anderson will be making her fifth throw-in of this first half. Mackenzie Alberts, it goes over her, excuse me. That was a soft play from Brooke McNabb. Kayla Holbein will give it back to Campbell. Zoli trying to take this one from Tripoli. Now Zoli again trying to find the opening, but we'll have to pass it back to Josie Huber. And another close play there. Huber made a great kick, but it just went past the post on the right side of the goal. Del Zacchio passes it back to Anderson. And that one was headed by McNabb. Now Zoli tried to. Now Anderson, the Britons now have it back. So here's number 5, Kelsey Green. And that was a great header there from Elise Fries. Jeske now passing it over to and that was a No, excuse me, that was Jeske who the ball was passed to by Kelsey Green. So we are just about 15 minutes into this first half. The Bulldogs lead 1-0 on the first goal scored by Leah Holman, assisted by Anna Marie Fosman. Yes, Adrian College has a great start. And there's the free kick from McNabb. Good job by Gabby Revels, keeping a good eye on the ball. That is a very important job for goalkeepers. And now Revels will be making another goal kick. And there it is. And there's the header from Josie Huber. Del Zacchio trying to go around Fisher. That was a good play from Bella Fabrizio. Passing it back to Holbein. So Fosman trying to, looked like she went to try to steal from Brooke McNabb, but couldn't quite get there. So here's Green trying to go around Anderson. And it's going to go past the line. And the ball boy will hand it back to Anderson. Well, here comes Alana Earl. She'll be substituting for Mackenzie Alberts. Alberts being greeted by her teammates. Anderson now makes the throw in to Elise Fries. Now back to Anderson. Tegan Bergeron now trying to get to it. Kicks and stumbles a little, but gets back up. There was a nice header from Josie Huber. Now here's Kelsey Zoli trying to go around Sarnowski. Alana Earl chasing after it before it goes past the foul line. Now it goes over Zoli. Now here's Claire Gorno. She makes the pass to Haley Campbell. And there's the kick. That was kicked by Mia Crawford. So here's Revels. Revels with a kick high and far, and that one's going to bounce by Tripoli. Tripoli trying to go around Fries. And here comes Sarnowski now passing it to Jeske. And here's Leah Holman, who scored goal number 1 earlier, her 4th of the year. Pass it to Del Zacchio, now to Zoli. Here's Alana Earl, who is now Fosman finds the opening, and it goes over the crossbar. Still 1-0 Adrian College. Now it bounces in front of Anderson and Gorno. That one's up in the air, and it bounces in front of Earl and Jeske before it goes out of bounds. Sydney Anderson will now throw it in. And it bounces in front of Fosman. Fosman makes a good kick, but it's going to be picked up by the goalkeeper Holbein. Holbein trying to find the appropriate spot to make the kick, and she does. That bounce that goes over Del Zacchio and Fries. Now Josie Huber. And there's the kick from McNabb. Now Del Zacchio and Fisher. So we are just about 20 minutes into this first half now. So far, it has been Only 1-0 Bulldogs on the goal scored by Leah Holman, assisted by Anna Marie Fosman. Now Earl will pass it back to Anderson. Anderson finding the opening, passing it to Zoli. Leah Holman will now pass it back to Zoli, now back to Anderson. Anderson making good footwork with the ball. Now Zoli, Lana Earl makes sure it stays in play. And it goes over Del Zacchio. Fries will have to come get it now. Makes the kick, and it's caught. It's caught by Holbein. Holbein will now have to kick it back and play again for the Britons. And that one goes around Green. Del Zacchio trying to take it back for the Bulldogs. Bergeron went for the header, but instead it was the Britons. So here's Crawford trying to pass to one of her teammates. That one goes over Campbell. Holman went for the header, but missed. So here's Campbell now kicking it around Holman. Now Zoli waits for it for a second to come back to the ground. Josie Huber now passing it back to Anderson. That one was kicked by Sarnowski. Huber makes it go out of play. And Anderson now will make the throw in. And Zoli. Now it's kicked away from her by Ella Jeske. Anderson finds the opening and passes it to Fosman. Anderson tries going around Jeske, and she's going to have to try again with another throw-in. Bounces in front of Fosman. Now to Anderson. Anderson making the pass to Zoli, having to maneuver. Finds the opening, and here's Emma Del Zacchio as it goes by Fosman. And Holbein is going to kick it back into play. There it is. Ella Jeske tried making the play, but stumbled a little. So now here's Brooke McNabb. She will be making the free kick. That was a good kick. And a good header from team captain Tegan Bergeron. Now Sydney Anderson. That one goes past Zoli. And the Britons are going to get the ball back. It's going to roll out of bounds. Anderson makes the throw in. And Abby Tripoli makes a good play on it. Anderson with another throw in. Lands in front of Zoli. Zoli showing great footwork again, having to go around Sarnowski and Jeske. Now here's Fosman, and it's taken away from her by Sarnowski. Josie Huber now making the pass to Anderson. Anderson now passing it to Zoli. Kicking it over to Alana Earl. Anderson again. That one's kicked around Erica Fisher. That one goes past the post on the right side of the goal. Good defense shown back and forth by both teams tonight so far. But the Britons this season are 3-8-3. The Britons are 3-3-1 at home. They have not won an away game yet. They are 0-4-1 away. They are 2-3-1 for conference, for their overall conference, 2-1-1 for home at conference, and 0-2 away for their conference. But the Bulldogs are looking to remain undefeated here at Docking Stadium. Adrian College, yes, they are 6-0 here at home. Meanwhile, that one goes out of bounds. Melanie Perney makes the throw in front of, lands in front of Del Zacchio. Perney will have to try again with another throw in. She does. That one bounces by Holman and she makes the header. Now Josie Huber trying to, as she takes it from Campbell. Kelsey Zoli now has it. Kicks. And it's stopped. That was a great play by Holbein, as she was able to get down and hold on to it. 18:56 left in this first half. Bulldogs have a 1-0 lead. Again, the only goal has been scored by Leah Holman, which was assisted by Anna Marie Fosman. So now Kelsey Zoli is having a quick conversation with head coach Nathan Cronwetter, as that one was kicked back into play by the Britons. That one goes right past Bergeron, and now the Britons having the momentum, not before Perney plays great defense, taking it from number 5, Kelsey Green. Now Anderson makes a nice header. That one's kicked up in the air by Alana Earl. And that one was kneed. That was kneed by the Britons. Now Anderson makes the throw in. Elise Fries making the play. And that one's taken by Campbell. Fries trying to get it back. And there's Sarnowski. And that's a long kick from McDabb. Josie Huber now makes the kick. Zoli playing great defense now, taking this one from McNabb, excuse me. And here's Ella Jeske as Alana Earl is making her way toward the ball. And so now Jeske will be substituted by Avery Kazunik. Kazunik is a senior from Novi, Michigan. Again, also congratulations to not just our Bulldog seniors, but all of our seniors who are playing tonight. As Elise Fries kicks it out of bounds. Alana Earl hands it to Sarnowski, who will be throwing it in for the Britons. Sarnowski now goes around Anderson, Fries, and Earl. Now Josie Huber trying to go around Crawford, or Gorno. There's Leah Holman. There's Melanie Perney. Makes the line drive kick to Del Zacchio. That one's kicked out of play by Tegan Bergeron. The Britons will have to throw it in again. And here's the throw in. Del Zacchio making the good play. And Huber stumbles but gets back up. Now Elise Fries try to get that one from Campbell. Fallon Revels having to keep an eye on the ball, but it goes outside the left post of the goal. Revels now will be making the third goal kick tonight for the Bulldogs. She kicks it, and before it's headed from the Britons, Anderson and Campbell racing for it. Now here's Kazanik. That one goes over Anderson. Josie Huber will have to kick it far, which she does. But again, the Britons showing great defense. As Melanie Perney makes the kick, and Huber takes it from Gorno. Huber passing it back to Alana Earl. Earl kicking it back to Huber, now to Fries. Fries has had a couple of goals this season. Now Kelsey Zoli again. Here comes Anna-Marie Fosman, but she'll let it go out of bounds. And also for those of you that missed it on Thursday, the Bulldogs beat the St. Mary's Bells 1-0 in a makeup game. The only goal was scored by Anna-Marie Fosman, scoring her 10th goal of the season. Now Zoli passing it to Holman. Now here's Del Zacchio. That one will be stopped by Holbein. She'll pass it back to Brooke McNabb. And it's going to go out of bounds. And we got more substitutes coming in now. Sam DeKunik will be taking over for Del Zacchio. And Campbell and Green will be substituted by Abby O'Connell and Cece Irwin. As Del Zacchio is being greeted by her teammates and coaches, Cronwetter and Dorkin. And now Dorno, now DeKunik stumbles, but she gets up. DeKunik is a sophomore from Macomb, Michigan. Alana Earl makes the kick. The Britons again showing spectacular defense. Kelsey Zoli finds DeKunik. DeKunik struggling a little with the ball. And that one's kicked back into play by Holbein. Bulldogs trying to get that momentum going again. Possibly trying to get their second goal of this first half with 11:53 left. So here's Fosman. Now Zoli, Fosman again. And the Britons. Again, this has been really back and forth on the defense. And Fries will have to pass it back to Perney, who makes the kick to Josie Huber. Huber makes the kick. And that one was close. What an effort from Josie Huber. But Holbein comes in just in time to stop it from going in. Or else that would have been the second goal tonight. And that was the corner kick. That one goes over everyone. And the ball rolls to the other side. And now Leah Holman will be making another corner kick. This time from the other corner. And there's the kick. And that one was headed by O'Connell. Now Leah Holman for the Britons. Take it back again. Trying to get around Perney. So here's Kazunik. Here's Bergeron passing it over to Anderson, kicking it over to Zoli. That ball was taken back from the Britons. Crawford and Sarnowski making good work. That one goes over Anderson. Now here comes Gorno. That one goes over Bergeron and Kazunik. So here's Revels. She'll be making another goal kick for the Bulldogs. Revels doing a good job backing up, getting the momentum she wants. And there's the kick. Anderson tried playing it, but it goes by her. And that one's going to roll back to Revels. And she'll pick it back up. She's going to have to try again to put the ball back in play. Revels with a kick high and far. Nice play there by Sam DeKunik. And Gorno trying to go around Bergeron, but it goes out of bounds. As Brianna Akins will come in and take over for Freeze. And Zoe Moretti will substitute for Gorno. And the Britons will now make the throw-in. Hesitates for a moment, but gets it back into play. That was a nice kick again by Sam DeKunik. Now the Britons are going to have to play some defense, and it goes past Perney, out of bounds. And now the Bulldogs will be throwing it in. Melanie Perney makes the throw in. Leah Holman trying to take it from Campbell. So here's Bergeron, one of the team captains. And the whistle is blown. And so now Bergeron will get an opportunity to make the free kick. Trying to help get the Bulldogs their momentum back. And there's the header from Josie Huber. Now Alana Earl, and it's taken back again by McNabb. As Kazunik kicked it out of play. Anderson will now throw it in. Zoli trying to find the opening. And a good kick by Alana Earl. There's Melanie Perney. It goes over Anderson's shoulder. Earl makes a good effort trying to get to it, trying to keep it in play, but it goes past the line. Sarnowski now throws it back in. Alana Earl gets it to DeKunik. Zoli trying to take it from Sarnowski, who stumbles, but gets back up. This is now going to be a kick in favor of the Britons. McNabb trying to get the momentum that she wants to make this kick. And she does. But Sam DeKunik again intercepting it. Now Anderson with the header. And Tegan Bergeron kicks it, goes around Kazunik. Anderson now makes the throw in to Earl. Abby O'Connell. So here's Revels. It will be Bergeron who will be making the goal kick. Bergeron makes a really good kick. It lands in behind DeKunik. Now, here's Brianna Akins. And the Britons, again, that's McNabb. And it looks like shortly Elise Johnson will be coming into this game. And in just a moment, as head coach Nathan Cronwetter will send her out whenever the right about now, actually. Here she comes. Elise Johnson, the freshman from St. John's, Michigan, will substitute for Kelsey Zoli. .339 left in this first half. Still 1-0 Bulldogs. .320 left now. Bulldogs trying everything they can here. So here's Brianna Akins. That one was kicked away by the Britons from Huber. But here's Anderson passing it back to Huber. Huber now kicks it, goes over Holman and Fisher. 2:50 left. The clock is ticking. Bulldogs have having a great start, but they are not out of the woods yet. Because there will be another 45 minutes coming up in the second half. 2:30 left. DeKunik to Holman. Having to go around Fisher. And the flag goes up. Now here's the throw in. And there's the header from Perney. That one goes out of bounds again. 2 minutes left in this first half. That one's thrown in. There's the header from Kelsey Green. And so here's Fosman having to go around. Makes the kick. And that was a great play by Brooke McNabb. Leah Holman will be making another corner kick. Holman backing up, getting the momentum that she needs, and she makes the corner kick. And another great header from the Bulldogs, this one coming from DeKunik. Now here's Josie Huber making the pass back to Leah Holman. Moving quick. Less than a minute to go now. The clock is winding down here in this first half. But both teams are learning from each other. That way they will know what strategy they will construct for the second. There's another kick from Earl, and it goes over the crossbar. .23 seconds left. Anderson makes the play, goes by Huber. Here's Earl. That one goes by Leah Holman. Now Melanie Perney coming to get to it. Perney now making the pass back to Anderson. Anderson kicking it to Huber. Huber with a line drive kick. Kicked by Earl, and look at that. We are all out of time in this first half. But the Bulldogs lead 1-0, but it has been back and forth on the defense. So we're going to take a 15-minute break, but we will be back for another 45 minutes of Bulldog soccer. From the home of Adrian College Sports and Adrian College Television, I'm Forrest Vernier.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is @Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrive today, and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
And we are back. We are live once again from Docking Stadium here at the campus of Adrian College, home of Bulldogs soccer. And so far, the Bulldogs lead 1-0 over the Albion College Britons. I am Forrest Renier, your play-by-play announcer. Dakota Schneider is with me in the booth, directing. He is also one of our student directors. Olivia Cronin upstairs, run the top camera. Gino Capacchione taking B-roll footage as Anna Marie Fosman passed it to Huber to put it in play. And here we go. Just the start of things here in the second half. And for those of you that missed it, in the first half, shots by period, the Bulldogs had 12 shots by period. The Britons only had 1, which was by Claire Gorno. Fouls from Mia Crawford, Claire Gorno, and Zoe Moretti. The Britons had no corner kicks, but the Bulldogs had 5, a majority of them coming from Leah Holman. Speaking of Leah Holman, she has scored the only goal for either side so far. That happened at 6:13. The goal was assisted by Anna Marie Fosman. That is Fosman's 4th assist this season. And now the Bulldogs trying to take that one, trying to take it back. And since it's the second half, both teams have switched directions for where they're supposed to kick the ball, where they're supposed to score. Michaela Holbein, despite allowing a goal to get past her, she catches her first of the second half. Back in the first half, she had 5 saves, but 1 goal allowed. But the Britons had 3 fouls. Both the Britons and the Bulldogs had 3 fouls. And the shots from the Bulldogs, Kelsey Zoli had 1, Emma Del Zacchio had 2, Leah Holman had 2 as well, Anna Marie Fosman had 2 shots, Josie Huber had the most shots with 3, Elise Fries had 1, and Alana Earl had 1 as well. The Bulldogs, the 3 fouls came from Zoli, Bergeron, and Earl. As again, we are just getting things started here in the second half. For those of you watching at home, pull up a chair, get your microwave popcorn, and we hope you are enjoying our broadcast here on ACTV. And also, if you want to hear more about sports beyond Adrian College, on weekdays you can tune in to 96.5 The Cave or 965thecave.com to learn more information, and also our sports updates, which I am also interning there this semester. Meanwhile, there's the throw in by Josie Huber. Svosman tried to get to it, but it was taken from her by number 7. By number 7 for the Britons, Erica Fisher. As Gabby Revels will kick it back into play. It was also back in the first half. It was back and forth defense. So here's Leah Holman, one of our seniors. We'll pick it up before it goes out of play. So now here's Fisher. She'll be throwing it in for the Britons. Tegan Bergeron trying to go around Gorno. Now this one bounces in front of Bree Aikens. And now Fosman showing a great effort trying to find the opening, but the Britons again, they have definitely shown examples of closing in the gap. So now here's Kelsey Green for Melanie Perney. Makes it go out of play. So now Fisher has the ball. She'll be throwing it again for the Britons. Here it is. So now here's Gorno trying to go around Perney, but it goes up onto the hill. Now the Britons, they will have the first corner kick of the second half. Both the Bulldogs and the Britons finding the spots. Now here's the ball. Who's going to get it? And a nice play from Revels. Now the Bulldogs will have to help her out here. But Revels gets it back. Wow. Revels had a great play, but then the ball bounced away from her. But then a few of her teammates had to help her out by making sure it doesn't go past her. So now Revels now will be making the first goal kick of the second half. Here's the goal kick. That one goes right by Anderson and Gorno. And now Akins tried to get to it, but it went out of bounds. But it's still 1-0 Bulldogs. They're looking to make an extension to their lead. Trying to keep their hopes going of remaining undefeated at Docking Stadium this season. They are 6-0 at home, trying to make it 7-0 if they keep their momentum going for the win tonight. But if Albion turns things around, they will be 4-8-3. That one's going to roll out of bounds toward the corner. Yeah, it is quite a cold night here in Adrian. It is about 45 degrees. So now here's Kelsey Zoli making the kick. That's an easy play for Holbein. Holbein again had 5 saves in the first half. Allowed 1 goal, which was scored by Leah Holman and assisted by Anna Marie Fosman. And there's the header. That was the header by Green. Sam DeKunik trying to make the play. And there's the kick by Fabrizio. Melanie Perney, but that one was taken from her by Green. Josie Huber making good footwork, making the pass to Melanie Perney. That one goes through Erica Fisher. Now Fosman again. But Fisher doing a good job on the defense. Leah Holman now throws it in to Anna Marie Fosman, having to go around and pass it to Huber. Huber showing great footwork. Fosman kicks it around Fisher. Brianna Akins with the header. And there's a long kick from Brooke McNabb. Now this will be thrown in from the Britons. That one goes by Alana Earl. There's the kick from Sydney Anderson. Now Fosman going to have to go around McNabb. Now Akins couldn't quite get the contact she wanted. Now we are just about 10 minutes into this second half here at Docking Stadium. And there's the header from Alana Earl. So Alana Earl and Leah Holman are tied with 4 goals this season. They are second behind Anna Marie Fosman, who has 10 this year. And Kelsey Zoli has the most assists for the Bulldogs. She has 4. Now Fosman making good footwork, kicking it up in the air. Here comes DeKunik and Perney working together. Now Leah Holman kicking it around Fisher. But it goes out of play as the ball boy throws in a new ball for Fisher to throw in. And Leah Holman tried showing some defense. It's going to go out of bounds. And Fisher will have to try again with another throw in. So here's Fisher, kicks it up and around Huber. Now Tegan Bergeron with a line drive kick. Anderson stumbles but is helped up by by Ella Jeske. Josie Huber makes the kick. The impact made Fabrizio go down for a moment, but gets back up. That one's going to roll toward the corner and ends up onto the hill. Bulldogs again trying to get their momentum going, because just because you're ahead does not mean you can get comfortable just yet. You have to keep that effort going and going until the very end. So here's Leah Holman making the goal kick. Goes over to Kunick, right through Huber. Huber now having to go around Fisher. And a new ball will be thrown in. Huber now is going to have to make the throw in. And it gets through Fosman, and the Britons kick it back out of play. And Huber will have to try again. And Huber now makes the throw in, bounces in front of Elise Johnson. Huber now makes the kick. It goes right through. Sarnowski and Holman. And I believe this is going to be another corner kick from Leah Holman. Holman backing up, getting the momentum that she needs. And she's got it. It's going to be Brianna Akins making the header, but the ball goes backwards. So here's Holbein. We'll have to pass it back into play. That one goes over Earl, headed by Anderson. Anderson makes the play with her knee. And the Britons, once again, trying to find that momentum. Anderson now trying to guard. And this is going to be... So now the Britons, it's their turn to make the corner kick. Or no, that's a throw-in, excuse me. Brianna Akins making the pass to Anna Marie Fosman. Fosman now will have to pass it back to Anderson to help restart their momentum. And Elise Johnson, but the Britons again trying to prevent the Bulldogs from getting more on the board. Now Sam DeKunick kicks that one away from Campbell. And now Crawford. That one goes over Anderson. It's going to roll out of play. Now here comes Kelsey Zoli. Zoli's now going to substitute for Brianna Akins. Zoli had a very good first half defensively. Akins being greeted by Cronwater and Dorkin. Being greeted by her teammates. Solana Earl tried making the play, but it's going to go out of bounds as the flag goes up. So now Anderson will make the throw in. Anderson now makes a far kick before it's headed from the Britons. Alana Earl makes the pass to Zoli. Zoli's had a pretty good week, because on Thursday's game against the Bells, she assisted Anna Marie Fosman in scoring the only goal. Fosman went for that was a great shot from Fosman, but it hits the crossbar. So now here comes Abby O'Connell She will be substituting for Haley Campbell. It's Campbell being greeted by head coach John Rainey. So Ron Rainey is the head coach for the Britons. They're assisted by Justin Dacey and Beth Kendrick. Now Melanie Perney is going to make the throw in. As Johnson makes it go out of play again. Leah Holman trying to find someone to throw it to. She's taking her time, and she throws it to DeKunik. And it's kicked by McNabb. There's the header from Melanie Perney. Perney now making the pass to Josie Huber. Here's Fosman. Having to move fast here, Fosman. And the Britons again show their defense. But that play will result. That was going to. There's the kick from McNabb. There's a stumble from one of the Britain players, but is helped up by O'Connell. So here's Brooke McNabb. McNabb will be making the free kick. Yeah, moments ago, Anna Marie Fosman made a great effort trying to score her 11th goal this season, but McNabb showed great defense, preventing Fosman from making the attempt to score. It's still 1-0 in favor of Adrian College. But you never know what could happen with a 1-0 lead. Either the Bulldogs could get ahead, and this looks like this is going to be a corner kick in favor of the Britons. There's the corner kick. Who's going to get it? Bulldogs going to have to play defense. Fosman trying to take it from Crawford. And it's going to roll out of play. Good defense shown from Zoli. Now she will make the throw in. That one goes past DeKunik. We are just about 20 minutes in this second half as Avery Kazunik will come in and take over for Ella Jeske. So I would also like to mention, back in the first half, Albion had 0 offsides. Adrian had 2. And this will be thrown in from Erica Fisher. Now Fisher's going to have to try it again after it went back out of bounds. And that one goes by O'Connell. Perney trying to guard Green, but Green kicks it around her. Now this will be a goal kick for the Bulldogs, but instead of Revels, it will be the captain Bergeron. She makes a goal kick. That one goes over Huber. Perney and Green racing for it, but it's Green who got to it first. And here's the throw in from Fisher. Here comes Holman. And now Gorno Stumbles but gets back up, and now here's Fosman trying to start this momentum, possibly for a second goal for Adrian College. And it's going to roll out of bounds. Now Anderson will have to throw it in. Now here's Fosman. Kicks around McNabb. That one's kicked pretty far from the Britons. So now Bergeron. Bergeron makes the line drive kick. And Kelsey Zoli is going to have to go around. It's going to be close, but it's kicked away. It's kicked away from the goal by Bella Fabrizio. Outstanding defense by Fabrizio. Look out. Is that play from the Britons? It's like it hit Elise Johnson. Now Johnson trying to get it back. But now the Britons now have the ball. Bulldogs, now the Bulldogs are going to have to play some defense. Alana Earl trying to get back to Fosman, but it's Crawford passing it to McNabb. Fosman moving really fast now, trying to help the Bulldogs get the ball back. Now Alana Earl stumbles a little at the corner. So Anderson will pass it back to Bergeron. So Bergeron will be making her second goal kick. There's a line drive kick. Bounces in front of Elise Johnson. And a nice kick there from Anderson. Zoli having to go around McNabb. Fosman is going to have to move really fast, but it's taken from her by Sarnowski. So Erica Fisher or Brooke McNabb, she'll be making the free kick for the Britons. Bulldogs going to have to show their defense here. It's played by Anderson. Now Zoli going to have to show the footwork, the maneuvering. Gets by Fosman. And Brooke McNabb kicks it away from Fosman. And CeCe Irwin is on the sidelines getting ready to come in and substitute whenever Ron Rainey is ready to send her out. Also, Emma Del Zacchio having a quick conversation with Marvin Dorkin. And it looks like, and Del Zacchio is going to substitute for Leah Holman. And CeCe Irwin will take over for Gorno. And now O'Connell makes the kick. Now Bergeron now responding with a great defensive play. Now Fosman is going to have to move fast to get to it. Going to have to find the opening quick, having to go, and she kicks it around Fabrizio, passing it to Kelsey Zoli. Zoli will have to pass it back to Fosman. Fosman now will have to go around Fabrizio. The flag goes up. So here's Josie Huber. She'll make the throw in for the Bulldogs, and it bounces In front of Zoli. This one's going to be close. And Zoli had the opportunity, but the Britons, again, showing just how impressive their defense has been. So now here's Sam DeKunik. Goes around Abby Tripoli. Fosman now passing it to Zoli. Josie Huber trying to get to it. Now Elise Johnson kicks it out of play. So the Bulldogs are trying to cling on to a 1-0 lead. Now Fosman, or now Zoli tries to get to it before Sarnowski passes it back to Holbein. That one was kicked by Anderson off the ground. O'Connell now trying to make the pass, but Anderson takes it back. His head coach Nathan Cronwetter keeping a good eye on his Bulldogs. $17:42 left in the second half. Again, the only goal that has been scored was from Leah Holman, who kicked it in at 6:13. And it was assisted by Anna Marie Fosman. There's a nice header from Earl. And now the Bulldogs now have the ball. So Tegan Bergeron will be kicking it in for Adrian. $16:54 left on the clock. Bergeron, she'll actually pass it to Anderson, who passes it back to Bergeron. Bergeron have to kick around. Fosman has another chance here. And the Britons. And it was taken as Fabrizio does it again. She has played really well defensively in the second half. Now Anderson will have to make the throw and bounces in front of Fosman. Fosman has shown a great effort tonight. Just opportunity after opportunity. But the Britons, Fabrizio and McNabb, are able to just close the gap. And now Josie Huber makes a long kick, but Holbein picks it up. She had an easy play on that one. Holbein now gets ready to kick it back into play. And there's the header. So now that's Gorno. Gorno will make the kick. Anderson has to hurry. Anderson, smart play from Anderson, kicking it out of play. So that way when the Britons try to put it back in, the Bulldogs can have an advantage of taking it back. But it goes up onto the hill. And we got a couple more substitutes coming in we got Kelsey Green and Haley Campbell. They will take over for Brooke McNabb and Claire Gorno. 14:40 left. The clock is ticking here at Docking Stadium. And if the Bulldogs want to cling on to this lead, they'll have to eat up as much time as possible until the very end. But the Britons still have an opportunity to turn things around. So now here's Elise Johnson making the pass to Emma Del Zacchio. Zacchio making good footwork with the ball. That one goes over Tripoli. Now here comes Huber. She's going to have to try to go around. Tripoli trying to take it from her. Huber stumbles. She gets back up. So now Del Zacchio. This will be a free kick. Del Zacchio backing up. Again, making sure she has the momentum she needs. And there's the kick. And the Britons take it back again. That one bounces in front of Green. Del Zacchio trying to come get it back. And it's going to roll out of play. But she will throw it in, and there's the header from Fisher. Del Zacchio now to Fosman. Fosman will have to find the opening. Fosman kicks. Goal! Anna Marie Fosman with her 11th goal of the season. She makes it 2-0 Adrian College as she found the opening that she has been looking for all night. Let Bruiser paw print that one on the board. And we're going to take a look at the replay. Let's watch closely what happened here. Fosman just got it around. Sarkowski gets into the corner. And so now the Bulldogs are on a good pace to keep their winning streak here at Docking Stadium alive. So now here's Tegan Bergeron making the kick.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Adrian College goal, scored by number 15, Anna Marie Fosman.
What a season it has been, though, for Anna Marie Fosman. And we're just getting word that Anna Marie Fosman's goal was assisted by Emma Del Zacchio. And Fosman trying to go for another one. But the official blows the whistle, stops her chance. And so that's Emma Del Zacchio's 4th assist this season. She is tied with Zoli. So Zoli and Del Zacchio both lead the Bulldogs in assists with 4. As Fabrizio now takes it back from Fosman. .17 left in the second half. The Bulldogs just extended their lead. They're now lead 2-0, trying to make it 3-0, and it's going to roll. Fosman again with a great effort. She kicked it, and it rolled pretty slowly past the left post of the goal. And Fabrizio making a good kick. Here's Melanie Perney. Del Zacchio doing a good job keeping it play, kicking it around Fisher. And Zoli now tried to find that opening, but Holbein does a good job keeping it in play. So now Anderson will have to come and get this one. Kicks it, bounces off of Campbell. Campbell now trying to take it back. Now there's another kick. Anderson kicks it high up in the air. Goes around Fosman. Less than 10 minutes to go in this second half. Del Zacchio making a good kick. Zoli gonna have to move fast. But Fabrizio makes a smart play, giving it back to Holbein. That was another good kick there from Holbein. Now Melanie Perney and Fosman both trying to guard the Britons. 9:20 left on the clock. And it looks like pretty soon Nathan Kronwetter is going to send Elise Fries back into this game. Kronwetter giving Fries some words of advice for where to go and pointing out where she's going to be when he sends her back out. And for the Britons, Olivia Algreen will be coming into this game. She stands next to Fries. So now Josie Huber is going to have to go. She kicks it around Tripoli. Anna Marie Fosman once again. She kicks, and it's caught by Holbein. Another great shot by Fosman. Also, I see Leah Holman at the sidelines. She will be coming back in whenever Kronwetter decides to send them out. So now, here come the Britons. And Revels keeps a good eye on the ball, but it goes way outside the right post. So here comes Fries and Holman. Olivia Algreen, she will substitute in for Tripoli. And Johnson and Earl make their way towards the sidelines as the fans are clapping, as Johnson and Earl being greeted by Kronwetter and Dorkin, getting high fives from their teammates. That was kicked far from Anderson. Fosman is going to have to go around. But Zoli tried to take it, but the Britons will not give up. The Britons, despite allowing a couple of goals, they have shown spectacular defense. And the Bulldogs are on pace to make it 11-3-1 and to keep their winning streak going here at Docking Stadium. The Bulldogs will now make the throw in. Sydney Anderson holding the ball, bounces in front of Zoli, and it goes right through her, but she gets it back. Zoli trying to, and she stumbles. Now Fosman has the ball. She hands it to Anderson, who will make another throw-in for Adrian. 5:35 left here at Docking Stadium. This is the second half. The Bulldogs lead 2-0. And they want to use all this time that they have. As Melanie Perney kicks that one out of play. Fun fact, Melanie Perney today is celebrating her birthday. There's the header from Del Zacchio. As Melanie Perney now trying to take this one back for the Bulldogs, but it's going to go out of bounds. 4:40 left. It's Revels. So Bergeron will be making her 4th goal kick of this second half. Bergeron is taking her time, now makes the kick. Sam DeKunik and O'Connell. But it's DeKunik who had better contact with the header. Good job by the official blowing the whistle. So now Tegan Bergeron will make the kick. She'll pass it to Perney. She'll have to go around Jeske. Now Josie Huber finds the opening, passes it to Holman. Holman struggling a little, stumbles. So here's Josie Huber. That one's kicked past her by O'Connell. Fosman having to go around. That one goes past Zoli. Fisher gets to it first and kicks it out of bounds. Here comes Mackenzie Alberts. So Anna Marie Fosman will be coming out of the game. She makes her way towards the sidelines. Fosman being greeted by Kronwetter. Gets a double high five from Alana Earl. Yeah, a great game it has been for Fosman, as she scored the second goal, making it her 11th. And back in the first half, she assisted Leah Holman in scoring her 4th goal of the season. Now the Bulldogs will be making the corner kick. Del Zacchio backing up, getting the momentum that she needs. Hesitates for a moment. She actually now passing it to Josie Huber. Huber struggling a little, trying to get the ball around Jeske. Now Jeske makes it go out of play. She passes it back over to Holbein. Now it's kicked around Alberts. Perney makes the play with her knee. Huber, that one goes on top of her head. Doesn't get the contact that she wanted. Now Alberts trying to go around Fabrizio. Now it's out of play. 1:50 left on the clock. The time is winding down here in the second half. As in the meantime, I would also like to give a quick shout out to one of our campus security officers, Jason, who is here in attendance tonight. Now I'd like to say thank you for everything that he does here. So here's Tegan Bergeron. Now she makes a long kick. 1 minute left here in this second half. So now Leah Holman finds an opening, passes it to Sam DeKunik. So it looks like this will be a win for the Bulldogs tonight. They will extend their record to 11-3-1, and their undefeated streak here at Docking Stadium will keep going, as they will be 7-0 at home. And there's the kick. And that one's caught by Revels. Clock winding down as Revels about to make her last play of the night. She kicks it high and kicks it far. This is going to do it. Cue the music. Bulldogs win 2-0.
Final score of tonight's contest, Adrian College 2, Albion College 0.
What a game for the Bulldogs. They win 2-0 over the Albion College Britons. So the Britons are now 3-9-3. But the Bulldogs continue their outstanding season. And their winning streak at Docking Stadium is still alive. They are 7-0 here. And the Bulldogs' next opponent they'll be taking on Calvin University October 30th. It will be a pink out for support of breast cancer awareness. And the only 2 goals that were scored tonight were by Leah Holman, assisted by Anna Marie Fosman. And Fosman, in the second half, scored the second goal, assisted by Emma Del Zacchio. And again, I would also like to say congratulations to our seniors. Again, not just for Adrian, but all of our seniors that were here playing tonight. And thank you all for tuning in to Adrian College Television. From Gino Capacchione, Olivia Cronin, Dakota Schneider, I'm Forrest Vernier signing off. We hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Your final score, Adrian College 2, Albion College 0. And as always, go in love and peace.